Hello and welcome to my channel, Mediterranean Cooking by Marina. Today I'm making a souffle and I am using corn as my vegetable of choice. However, you can use any vegetable you like. You can use spinach, you can use carrots, you can use chayote squash, anything you like. I love corn, and I think corn souffle is very good side dish for steak, chicken, anything of that sort. Therefore, I'm using corn as my vegetable of choice, but feel free to use any vegetable you like. So I have a can of corn that I drained. You don't use the water, of course. And to this, excuse me, I have my baking dish here that it's buttered up. I buttered up. Now, excuse me, I have 3 egg yolks that I'm gonna beat with my hands. And I'm going to season with salt and pepper. Not a lot, just about a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper. And the reason why you don't want to put a lot of salt, because we're gonna add some Parmesan cheese, which is already salty, so we don't need a lot of it. 1 teaspoon will do. So let's mix that up. To my eggs, to the 3 egg yolks here, I'm gonna sift a couple tablespoons of flour. And it's very important that you sift your flour so it won't be lumpy, so your mixture won't be lumpy. You don't want those lumps on your souffle. And that doesn't take long because it's really just a little bit of flour. So there you go. I'm gonna mix that up. I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna try to make a good paste out of this, if you can call it that way, paste maybe. And now I'm adding some, also a couple tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan cheese. You don't need to sift that. So let's mix it up just a little more. It is kind of firm, but you're gonna be surprised because we're still gonna add the egg whites. So now I have my corn here that I'm adding. Corn. That looks beautiful. And now I'm gonna fold the 3 egg whites that I have beaten. I have beaten with my hands. I use some elbow grease here. Get those arm muscles developing. However, you can use a mixer. If you're gonna do it by hand, it'll take about 10 minutes or so. 10 to 12 minutes. So it's not that long. And look, I'm folding my egg whites into my mixture here. See how it's not dry anymore like it was, and it's not lumpy because we sifted the flour. So we're gonna have a nice creamy moisture here for our souffle, And that's how soufflés are supposed to be. Nice and creamy. If you have something dry, you can mix into this and the dryness will go away. It's beautiful. Now I am gonna pour my mixture into my baking dish right here. And this is how it looks like. I'm gonna pass my fork to level everything up, have everything at the same level. I have my oven preheating at 385 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna bake this, pause the video, and I'll show you guys when it's ready. I'll see you guys soon. Hello, and I am back. Guys, I'm gonna confess something that maybe I shouldn't have done, but I did. Just because I was in a hurry, I wanted this to be ready as soon as possible. I raised the temperature of my oven to 425 degrees. Therefore, it took me 20 minutes to get ready and for my souffle to be ready. And you know your souffle is ready when it's just like baking a souffle is like baking a cake. You put your fork here. When it comes out clean, well, almost clean, that means your souffle is ready to be eaten. I would let it rest for about 10 minutes here and let it cool down, of course. And then I'm gonna cut up and use as a side dish to my protein. So this was my suggestion for the day. Corn souffle, as you can see, very easy to make and absolutely delicious. And I'm gonna repeat, you can use any vegetable you like. I used corn because this is my favorite. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.